We'll start with a fun one. Jacob, how happy were you to see that number 25 was vacant in Calgary?
Well, I was, obviously happy, and then you do a little research and you see the history of the number with, a pretty good player, Nieuwendyk, wearing it. It also, was up in the Raptors. So I asked the permission from the team, and then also, asked for his number and called him and asked him if it was okay for him to wear it, just, show him respect and coming to a new team. So, and he said, he was totally fine with it and appreciate the call. So, it's a number that's, grown special to me, and I had it for a long time. So, it was nice for me to be able to wear it here.
Hey, Jacob. This one's just a bit more background, what led up to camp. What were your holidays like in Calgary, and what did Lindy and the guys do to make you feel at home here?
Well, I've been staying, before camp here, I stayed in his basement, Lindy's basement. So it's been, with the lockdown and, all all the rules and stuff like that, we try to stay as safe as possible. So we kind of just cooked dinner and, order some gifts to each other online. And then, we had a good meal and watched a couple Swedish Christmas movies, and that was about it.
With your game style, would you say, are you a guy that thrives on pressure, or do you kind of like to shut out the noise once you're in the net?
Well, I feel like when, as soon as the puck drop I feel like it's tough to listen what's going on around you. It's really, you're so focused on the puck that you kind of, you don't really hear anything else because you're in the game. And then, obviously between whistles and stuff, you'll hear the fans or whatnot. But, I'm a pretty focused guy, and, I learned by now that, it works pretty good for me to just focus on the next puck and take it shot by shot and kind of be a little bit more into myself. But at the same time, I'm a competitor, and I don't mind when it gets a little heated. So, that's just hockey for me, and it's always been that way. When you hate to lose, it's emotions gonna come up, and obviously I don't want to show any emotions, but it's happened. I'm kind of wear my heart on my sleeve kind of guy when it comes to that stuff. But in the net and as a style, I like a little bit more quiet style and more control.
Jacob, I'm just wondering, in such a short training camp, as you try to kind of acclimate yourself to a new team, what's top of the priority list? What do you need to accomplish over the next 10 days or so?
Well, my priority kind of when the talk came that it was going to be when the start became a little bit more serious that we were going to play in early December. I want to get over here as quick as possible and start working on just details and meeting everybody, all the guys that were here, and also, the trainers and the coaches and all that stuff. And, for me personally, it's just, seeing pucks and then working on, the details in my games that are tough to work on in the summer. It's always easier with, puck releases and timing and that stuff. And, net play and game situations, that's pretty tough in the summertime. So, those are the things we've been focused on now before the camp started. And then, it's obviously fun when the camp starts, and you feel right away the excitement comes up and the tempo comes up and the shot come out a little harder, and everybody wants it a little bit more. So, I'm happy the camp is started here, and I'm excited for a couple scrimmages before we head on the road and play Winnipeg.
And if I can just ask you one more, can you share any more of your tidbits from your conversation with Joe Nieuwendyk? Did he tell you anything about what to expect in Calgary?
Well, he obviously loved it here, but it was more me talking. I did some research, and Calgary sent me a video, the tribute video of him too. So it was nice to see. And coming from Sweden, you don't really knew that much about him, but the things he's been doing and the numbers he put up, he obviously had a huge impact on the Calgary Flames team, and so it was an honor talking to him, and he just said go ahead. And we appreciate the call. He didn't expect the call, but he appreciated it, and just enjoy the fans once they get into the building, and enjoy the city once it opens up.
Now that you're here and have a feel for what's going on and maybe talked with the coaches, do you have a sense of the workload you're going to get, or have discussed with them? Because it is a different season with a different format.
I think it's a little early. It's just, just day one into camp, and we haven't really talked about that. First of all, you got to earn your spot in the net there. You got to play good, and you got to be good in practices and be good at scrimmages. And then once the season comes, for everybody who knew me from before, I love to play, and you want to be the goalie that plays, but you also got to understand that, I've never been a part of a 56 games in 113 days or something like that. That's a tough schedule for, any player, and not least the goalie with, when you play 60 minutes. I don't know. It's way too early to say that. You got to see how it plays out, and, the coach is going to play who he thinks is going to help him win hockey matches. And, obviously I want to be that guy.
Do you still stay in touch with a lot of the guys from Vancouver? I mean, they're going to be lifelong friends, some of them, or have you cut ties altogether and now it's time to just focus on moving forward?
Well, obviously, after October 10th there, I talked to, a lot of the guys and a lot of the players, and, just trainers and, friends, not even guys that play hockey, but friends that I have in Vancouver. Like you said, some of the players are going to be lifelong friends. And but, once the hockey season starts and you get on the ice, there's no friends. So then it's competing, and then, then it's, I'm excited to be here and excited to be part of the Flames. And, hopefully, we're going to win a lot of games against Vancouver. So it's going to be fun, and it's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be special and different for me personally. But, once the puck dropped, the puck hasn't changed color. That's still black. So it's my job to stop it. So, but yeah, for sure it's going to be different to be on the other side and see them play against those guys that I've been with for 5-6 years. But, that's part of it. And, I've done it it's not my first time changing teams. So I kind of knew what I expect. But, yeah, for sure. There's some guys you're gonna have a relationship for a long time.
And are you still living with Elias Lindholm, or are you planning on moving out, or have you bought a place or anything like that?
I don't know. I don't mind staying there. It's great food on the table every day, and they're pretty good in the kitchen. Breakfast is served when you wake up. It's pretty good gig right now. No, I think he's getting sick of me as well as I getting sick of them. But yeah, I'm moving out to a place here soon when the season starts.
I know Calgary just hired a new goaltending coach, and he's been up at in Edmonton with the World Juniors. Have you had an opportunity to have a conversation or conversations with him, and how did that go?
Yes, we have talked. It went well. He's obviously I think we played against each other both in the NHL and in the AHL. So I obviously know of him, and then as a player I heard only good things about him. And then I think it's a great opportunity for both him and me that I'm coming in here, and he's starting coming in this year too. So we're both new to the organization, and to start to work together and hopefully build something really, really good. And obviously I told him to don't worry about me. I'll be good for a couple days here, a couple more days, whatever it takes for Canada to either win it all or come home early. But I wished him all the best, and told him to bring the gold medal to see what I missed when I was back there playing.